What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar, and I'm here with...
I know you guys won't actually hear this, but I'm an up-and-coming YouTuber named Only Use Me Blade.
Oh!
I hate those fucking comments.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the BadKidCast. This is an audio cast that you listen to while you game. It's usually about an hour long, and we have sponsors, so let's talk about the sponsors. Our first sponsor comes from Dynadatasaur. And this dude has a YouTube channel, 2.5 or 2,500 subs. And basically what he does is he does a lot of everything. He plays Minecraft. He's playing COD. He played a Lego Let's Play, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, the Lego Let's Play was cool. And also NHL 2K something. I don't know which K it is.
And what was cool about that is he was actually going to an NHL game. And he played the game as the background of his commentary, talking about his experiences at the game. It was kind of cool. So go check him out.
I just dig the variety on his channel. Like, it's not like you go there and it's nothing but COD or nothing but Minecraft. He plays all kinds of different stuff. I'm digging it. I like it.
Yeah. Our next sponsor is Major Rushmore. And this dude...
Ooh.
This dude looks like he's from 1876. Like, I just got this vibe that, like, he went in a DeLorean and went through time.
Yeah, like, somehow he made it back from time, and now he's living in current day. Like, you know those... Okay, what is that?
This dude is creative as fuck. I was, like, looking at his videos and stuff. He's got this one video where he goes... where it's, like, Black Ops 2 Rage Gauge. And
so it's like a face cam with the green screen and in the upper corner, and literally about how mad he gets. There's a gauge on it, and it's crazy. But also, okay, so I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. It wasn't the best rap, but he did a Call of Duty rap, right?
What do you mean wasn't the best rap?
It wasn't the best rap. Like, he's not going to get a deal.
Major Rushmore. That rap was horrible, but it was hilarious because it was horrible.
So this is what he did, all right? So, you know, if you guys that play Call of Duty, you guys know the map Vertigo, right? Is it Vertigo?
Yeah.
No, not Vertigo. It's
Encore.
He takes his body and puts it on stage on the Encore map. So it's as if he's on stage on the Encore map, and then he rips it up with a Black Ops 2 rap. So, like, the level, it's not just him talking over a gameplay. It's, like, he actually does some other stuff. And honestly, bro, you look like you're from 1872.
He currently has 1,400 subs. Go check him out and check out Dynadatasaur, if I'm saying his name right. Both of these guys' links are in the description of this video. You ready to start the show?
Let's go. Let's do it.
Cue the music.
You are now watching another BadKidCast with Killer Keemstar and Only Use Me Blade.
What is up, dude?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
You're in as a friend to friend, you are in a writer's block kind of mode right now.
All right, so I keep on going to make troll videos, right? Mm-hmm. And I get in lobbies, and I'm making them, and I'm doing Sparkles the Gay Rapper, I'm doing Never Ender Story, and they're good, and I know my fans will like them, but I won't upload them.
Yeah, you're in this mode where nothing that you do will please you, and so you don't think it will please your audience.
Basically, I've been making videos on Killer Keemstar, all right, for the most part. Like, the other day, I felt like I was in this mode where I was like, I have to fill this quota. I have to fill a quota, right? Mm-hmm. So I just uploaded me playing an indie game.
Yeah.
And then after I did it, I felt horrible. I was like, no, I want to make videos that could potentially go viral. Every single one of them.
You want to hit those home runs.
I don't want to put up filler videos.
Yeah.
So I keep making these Sparkles videos and I keep making these troll videos and I won't upload them. I don't know why.
Yeah.
My channel is just kind of sitting here for days now, actually weeks, and I'm only uploading stuff that I feels like could potentially get 1 million views.
Yeah. I mean, every YouTuber goes through that, man. We don't want to, like, no YouTuber wants to put up crap. We want to put up good quality videos because I feel that you're only as good as your last video.
Yeah.
So if you have a string of bad videos, that's just bad news for your channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is very frustrating because, especially in the gaming community, if you don't upload a video in 3 days, people start messaging you saying, "Are you alive?"
Well, the other thing is like, the videos that I make, right, are all original ideas. There's been one video that I made that was an original idea, and I gave a shout out to the people that originated it as far as trolling videos. All right? But now it's like I'm trying to think of stuff that people haven't done, and before I even like attempt it, I'm like searching all over YouTube to see if someone else has already done it, because I don't want to deal with comments like, I want to be known as the originator, as the original troll, as the creator of original content.
But what's wrong with taking a really good idea and either putting your own spin on it or doing it if you might be better?
It's not really about really what the audience says. It's about how I feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's hard to take an idea that someone else is doing and then try to... I think I just had a bug on me or some shit. What the hell? Freaking out. It's hard for me to take an idea and, make it better because I just don't feel confident in my product.
I'm just saying this from somebody who's been doing YouTube for over 4 years now, like day in, day out. You're going to go through these spurts. It's going to happen. Every rider gets writer's block. Every athlete has a string of games where their heart's not in it. It happens. You just have to keep at it, and you're going to break through.
I want to entertain people. I don't want to, people love Sparkles, the gay rapper, and they love Fake Nuke Prank, and they love Hit 'Em with me and So Close to Toast, right? And people keep asking me for more, but I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to. I wouldn't mind doing it, but it has to be better than the last one. It has to be something bigger and better. You can't.
That's the problem with what you're trying to do is you're trying to obtain a high score, but
I don't want to beat. I'm not trying to get on a fucking treadmill or trying to turn around and walk backwards. What I'm trying to do is fucking move forward.
I understand that, man, but you have to realize, you just have to switch it up. Switch it up. That's all you can do. I literally yesterday I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be uploading any COD to my channel until Call of Duty Ghosts comes out. Because every time I get on COD, I get frustrated and I get mad, right?
Yeah.
So I go, okay, I don't want to do that because every time I get on there, I get frustrated and mad. It upsets my mood. If I'm about to do, I'm starting to do playthroughs of different Grand Theft Auto games. Yeah. And I'll go on and I'll play COD for a minute, and it'll completely ruin my mood or whatever. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just knock it off. What ended up happening later on is someone invited me to a game. I ended up kicking it with a friend online playing Call of Duty, and a game just naturally came to me.
Well, another thing that's really happening that's weird with me is I don't want to make videos alone. Mm-hmm. I don't want to make them alone. If I'm going to make a troll video, I want to make them with So Close to Toast, or I want to make them with, another troller. I
mean, obviously, collabing with other people... we've talked about this before.
I feel naked.
Dual comms is a thing of the past, but collaborating and working with other people it makes for a lot better videos,
Yeah, I agree.
I would love to find a game that I can make a playthrough of, a co-op game, and play it with somebody else. I would love that.
Let's do it.
But the tough part is finding the game that would be entertaining. You know what I mean? And also you have to work with other people as far as their schedule and then playing together. Would it be interesting if you played together?
Well, I have an amazing idea, right? What I want to do is I want to basically get Dirt Showdown. Do you know what Dirt Showdown is?
You messaged me about this, and I watched a couple of videos, and I wasn't super into it. But maybe if I played it, I don't know.
Let me explain this to you. There was a demo that came out in Dirt Showdown. Mm-hmm. And what it was basically a racing game that you race on dirt or whatever, and you start off playing on a figure eight. Do you know what a figure eight is?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a figure eight.
It's a 8 that you race on, and you can crash other cars in the middle, right? But there was this other option where it's like a demolition derby. And I have this vision of me, you, Hex, Fisticuffs. I'm just our friends on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
All in this demolition derby. And I have this vision of this video, right? Of us just ramming into cars and trying to fucking win. And then getting the video source from each player, putting it together and getting shoutcasters of like Golden Boy and Fwiz or someone like that to actually shoutcast it and make a video that's. I don't want to make a video that's stupid. I want to make videos that can potentially get 1 million views. You know what I mean? And I think that would be the most amazing video ever. But it's just a matter of like getting it together.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's the tough part, is getting it together. Like
making it happen.
The actual playing of it would probably only take like 20 minutes, half hour, you know?
Speaking about that, been talking with Elkie David, and it looks like we're going to be moving forward with Billionaire's Challenge 4.
I'm on it, right?
Yeah. About 10 commentators / pro players in a house competing for a grand prize of, I don't know yet, but I want it to be $100,000.
Why? Now, I got a question. Why did you not tell me about this? I know you talked about this before, but so this is going to happen, though.
This is most likely going to happen.
Okay, so like a 95%, right?
That's way too high.
Okay.
That's way
Well, that's why I
too
wanted to
high.
ask. That's why I wanted to ask, though.
That's way too high. I would say at this stage, with the communications and everything that's going on, I would say we're probably at about a 70% chance that this is going to happen.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Stay positive, baby. That's awesome.
Well, the reason why I'm at 70% is because Elkie has agreed, all right?
Mm-hmm.
But he hasn't agreed to all the terms.
Okay.
All right? And we haven't had an in-length talk about it. We've only had short little communications about it.
Okay.
So that's why it's at 70%. But he wants to do it.
Okay.
But he's not sure. Like, he fired back at me like $10,000. Like, kind of like the Billionaire's Challenge 1. And I'm like trying
That's not moving forward.
But I'm
Elkie?
trying to explain to Elkie David that, like, this has to be different than the other Billionaires challenges. This has to be cameras in a house 24/7 streaming live to the internet 24/7, right? Where you go onto Elkie's website and you can see these gamers. All these gamers are in the house. They're trying to stay in the house. The last person in the house gets $100,000 cash fucking prize. There's only one Xbox, only one computer, only one capture card.
What?
So you have all these gamers having to share this equipment.
Oh, we're fighting
to get their
We're
videos
fighting.
up,
No, fuck
which
all
is
that.
going to create hostility in the house.
Oh yeah.
And there's going to be real life challenges. Like, you're going to have to go out and change oil on a vehicle, right? And whoever has the best time gets immunity.
Why? What does that have to do with gaming?
Because you're gamers. There's going to be real life challenges. Like, you're going to have to make a pizza and shit. Like, you're going to have to do stuff that gamers don't do. That's what's going to make this. I'm telling you.
that's
my reality show is going to be hot. Hot.
I like how you went from pizza making to changing oil on a car. I'll make the fuck out of a pizza.
But
I have no idea how to change oil on a car.
You're going to have to change oil in the car. We might bring a baby in where you have to change a diaper.
Oh.
There's going to be all different types of scenarios.
Okay.
Like real life stuff, like maybe washing clothes, doing dishes in a certain amount of time. Real life stuff that a lot of fat, lazy, nerds, sloppy ass gamers don't experience.
All right, I'm down. Like, sign me up. That sounds like it's going to be fun. Where do you think that this would take place?
This is going to take place in Hollywood, California.
Bam. All right.
And it's for 1 month if you last that long.
Okay.
So
That's amazing.
I just had an interview with Esports Nation, which is the official like news of esports. Well, I don't know if they're the official, but they're the only ones around. So,
Yeah.
And they were asking me about that, and they're pretty excited too, because you'd have to get a couple pro players in there, not just YouTubers, but a couple pro players. And I haven't approached any YouTubers about this because
It's not set in stone yet.
It's not
but
stone.
It's in the workings. Dibs. Just saying. First, let me get on that.
I've always took care of you.
I know. That's why I'm...
Oh, by the way, we have, two things I want to thank our fans. All right. First thing is iTunes listeners. You have been putting 5-star ratings and reviews, and me and Blade read every single one of them. So thank you so much for putting reviews and putting 5 stars on iTunes.
Can
That's
I say
awesome.
one thing about that? We do read all the comments and all that stuff, but you don't need to say did you read this, Blade, or did you read this, Keem? We read them. Just like,
Well, no, that's on the reviews. You can't really respond to someone else's review.
that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
though. Like, how I was thinking about that. I'm like, how can I... Because people actually asked me to respond in some of the reviews.
And then the other thing is that we have a donate. We have a donate thing in the description.
A chip in.
A chip in, if you will. And it's just, we kind of have this conversation, like, I feel like people would pay for their entertainment as opposed to getting spammed with ads and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So as an experiment, really, we put in a chip in, and so far there's like $79 in that chip in, which is fucking awesome. Like,
Woohoo.
that means a lot. And, you know, we've recently talked about, what are we going to do with this money? I think we should put it towards the Green Fund.
I'm down. I'm dying right now.
The
bro.
Green Fund. The Green Fund.
I mean, I think it should go. I think it should go towards. Obviously, it'd be cool if it went towards that, but like, I think it should go towards stuff like the episode that you talked about, where we go travel and go do the hiking of the mountain.
Do you want to put it towards that?
I'd rather put it towards that, just because that's something that more people can get behind. I feel. You know what I mean?
A guy named Jack recently sent us $15. I just want to give a shout out to him. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate it. Thank you for donating to the BadKidCast. And let's do that. Let's do that. All donations that come in, we'll put towards me and you climbing that mountain.
Yeah.
And we're going to make that. That's not going to be like an audio cast. We're going to have to actually make a video.
Do video. If you guys are not familiar with that episode, basically what's going to happen is there's a mountain, and he said it's about 3 hours up, 3 hours down.
Mount Marcy.
Or four and four, or what is it?
Well, it's a 3-mile hike up, a 3-mile hike down.
Okay, and then also it's probably a several hour drive there and back, right?
Yeah.
So it's we're probably gonna have to get a hotel while we're out there, unless we want to like basically just be busting our ass for like 16 hours in a whole day. I don't know. There's gonna be like a little bit of expenses, and I'd rather have that go to that.
Well, it's like we want to entertain people, but it'd be nice if we can entertain people without incurring a lot of cost.
Yeah.
Like the video cast incurred so much cost, like thousands and thousands of dollars, that we're never going to get back. But we did it for you guys. We want to entertain you. So it's cool that we have a system in place now where we make it cheap and affordable for sponsors to come on the show, and we promote them. And then plus we got this chip-in thing. And, fucking $80 might not seem like much, but it does help out.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. Like, I hate when people say, oh, it's $80. That's not shit. It's like, okay, would you rather have no dollars or $80?
You know what I mean? Like, $80 would probably pay for the gas one way. And we've raised that. So the gas one way has already been paid. So that's cool. Thank you guys so much.
Bam.
What else do we want to talk about? Want to take a break? Gather our thoughts? All right, we'll be right back, Jack. What is up? We are back.
That free Slurpee action.
So basically 7-Eleven, I wonder if this is like countrywide, like around the country.
I think it is, because someone from Tennessee actually tweeted saying, I wish there was a 7-Eleven near me because I'd go and get one.
They're having free Slurpees at every 7-Eleven, and it's insane what people do for free shit.
Yeah. It is. It's nuts what people do for free shit.
'Cause, like,
it's a Slurpee.
I was talking to Blade. I was like, Blade wanted to go get the Slurpee or whatever, and I'm like, Melissa and Mia and her two cousins already went. They already went, and they said it was crazy. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to think of a 7-Eleven that's nearby that doesn't have a lot of traffic. So we went to that one because Blade wanted to go. We just got back. And when we got there, there was 10 people in front of us. I was like, I was not expecting this.
Hey, just so you guys know, this show, the BadKidCast, is free. So go ahead, swarm it.
Yeah, it's free.
I always laugh, when people say, oh, hit that subscribe button, it's free. I honestly think that people will spend thousands in order to get free shit. And doesn't that sound weird?
What do you mean? That's not necessarily free then.
I understand that, but people
Give me an example.
People will go through so much trouble and so much time and so much headache to possibly get one thing for free.
Oh, yeah, if what you were talking about with the sales, they'll sit there and wait all day outside of a fucking Walmart to try to get sales when they could have went to work that day and saved themselves more money. Yeah.
There was a news story about sneakerheads, basically people that the sneakerheads, right? The people that go and they wait out
Buy
line
sneakers,
and
yeah.
wait for to buy a sneaker or whatever. This dude went into a mall at night and hid in a garbage container, like an empty garbage container.
So he could be the first one?
Yeah. So he hid in there all night, and then when it opened, he was already like in front of everybody and went and got the shoes.
Why?
Because
That's insane.
Now I actually thought about this. Like I was thinking about it. Like I like a good pair of shoes. You know what I mean? I like some Jordans, I like some Nikes, I like some Adidas. I like shoes.
In order for that to work, right, you have to be showing those shoes off to somebody. Like, you have to be in a group of friends where, like, that means something.
Yeah, I mean...
Because I don't understand why you would stand in line waiting for sneakers when you can't show them off to anybody. Because the average person, you're going to be like, yo, I got the brand new J's or some shit like that. The average person's going to be like, so?
Well, now I will say this, though. Like, let's say it's like a sunny day and I bust out a pair of, like, maybe I call them the Breads or whatever, but they're basically Jordan 11s from the playoffs, right?
Okay.
If I wear those, I won't say anything, but people will compliment me on those shoes.
That's like when I had the neon orange shoes and the neon yellow shoes. I always got compliments.
Yeah. So, and it's almost like if you get a nice car and you have like, your Beats in it and like the rims and the nice tires or the grill or all that kind of stuff, a lot of times people will be like, that's a nice ride, bro. I'll be like, thanks. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but it actually makes you feel pretty awesome.
Those type of people that waiting lines though to get sneakers.
Yeah.
They have to be they're people they hang out with must be all sneakerheads.
Yeah. Yeah.
They have to be.
And I'm not knocking them. If you want to do that, do that. It's just not something that I would do. You know what I mean? Like I'm into sneakers, but I'm not like into it like that.
People always go crazy over free stuff. What about the giveaways? Like, it's insane. You'll have, like, this small channel that has 1,000 subscribers, right? Upload a video and get, like, 5,000 views and, like, 2,000 fucking likes because they're giving away, like, an HDP. That's insane.
People will go nuts over a giveaway. And it's just, like, it's a form of the lottery. You know what I mean?
Speaking about a giveaway, I got a Ouye today in the mail, and I don't know if I think I eventually will end up giving it to one of our fans.
Explain what it is.
It's a console. Most people know what it is, but it's a new console that came out on Kickstarter about 2 years ago. I gave them like $250 because I liked what they were trying to do. They're trying to create a new system, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I forgot that I fucking put this thing in a Kickstarter. It came in the fucking mail today. I'm like, oh, sweet.
That's awesome.
But the thing is they didn't send me a second controller.
Oh, well.
Because I gave them so much money, they were supposed to give me a second controller, and they were supposed to reserve my username. Well, they did reserve my username, so that's cool.
That's cool.
But I was supposed to get controllers that had engraved, like, Keemstar on them and shit, and I emailed them, and they said that it's coming. But
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Right now we're looking at the UA, and there's a game called You Don't Know Jack. Do you remember that game from way back in the day?
I do remember it.
That game was awesome.
It's a fun game.
I almost want to play that and see if we can make a video out of it.
We could.
Isn't that weird? Like when I look at games now, what the first thing I say is like, how can I make?
Is it appealing to the audience?
Is it something I can make a game out of it? Now without sounding douchey, I almost look at it like, I know it sounds bad, but how can I share this with my viewers? That's the spin. That's the spin I put on it. But honestly, it's like, how can I, I don't know. The only game that I can play, that I play a lot of, and I can't really, not that I can't share it, just I can't really
I wish I could do commentaries. I wish I could do Let's Plays, but my standards are too high on my channel.
Yeah.
Like, I do them, and people are just like, troll somebody,
Yeah. But you have to, the thing is, though, is like, YouTubers, we do this one thing, right? We could have 99 comments. There's 100 comments on a video, right? 99 of them are like, this is fucking awesome. This is great. Keep up the good work. You're swell. One negative comment, and that's the one we look at.
I mean, I don't really have the same thing because I just like, I mean, I do look at the hate comments, but I look at it as amusement. You know what I mean? I don't let that dictate.
Because most of the hate comments are like misspelled and just so, I'm like, why are you angry at a YouTube video, bro? Like, god damn.
Dude, the weirdest thing is these little kids in the fucking trick shotting community don't know me. Like, yesterday there was a debate going on Twitter, I guess, like, Obey faked another clip or some shit like that. FaZe Banks was calling him out. So I was, like, getting involved. I was like, dude, since I've been doing drama alerts for, like, the last 18 months, there's been, like, at least 6 stories that Obey has faked clips. So I had these kids, like, coming at me. They're like, you're, like, 30 years old. Why don't you go get a job? It's ridiculous that you're doing that. I'm like, bitch, you don't know me. You don't know what I do. Like, if I were to get a job, then my family would suffer. you know? Like, it's just weird. It's weird. But, yeah. So that's one thing that's been going on. Still a lot of fucking little kids angry about the whole thrust situation.
What is this thrust situation? Is it sniping or is it knifing?
Well, what I did is I grabbed the best COD shots and I put him in control of. I made him the new leader of the channel, and basically he's going in there and building a brand new team.
All right.
I just figured, let's have a brand new team. Let's try not to have like young people. See, the weird thing is this, right? There's this guy Mango, right? And we put him in charge. We said, look, you're going to be the leader.
Isn't that that dude that sells filthy at knives?
No. There was this guy Mango. We put him in charge as a leader, and there were some other people that should have been leader, but we gave it to him. And when we switched over to knifing, he was like, what do I do? I can't get any teams. I go, look, Mango, listen to me. Because Mango was really cool with me. I go, Mango, this is what you need to do. Make a new channel. I'll promote it for free, right? Mm-hmm. And we'll tell everybody that you guys are now over here, and you can be the leader of it. We put him in place. He has his own channel. He has his own team now, right? Give it to him. Mm-hmm. Promote him. He starts talking shit about me. I'm like, dude, we fucking without me, you don't have your channel. You don't have, you don't exist without me. And this dude starts talking smack about me. So I'm like, look, dude, you need to stop. And then he's like, I'm not talking shit. I'm like, dude, you just tweeted out that I don't care about thrust. I only care about the money and all this other crap. I'm like, you're talking shit. I should have put someone else in charge.
Yeah.
So now today.
I hate that. I hate when you help people and then later on down the road, they just want to talk shit about you.
I made him.
Well, I don't think you could say that you didn't make him.
I made him. He was just a regular person in Thrust. He was a little bit respectful, so I trusted him, and I gave him leadership, and I directed him and told him to make a new channel and to own his own team and that we would promote it. And in return, he shit on me.
Yeah.
Why? Why do people do that? I don't get it.
Okay, this is just personal advice from me to you. So you can't say I made somebody.
We did, though. Without me, he would be on no team. He literally would be on no team right now.
You miss what I'm saying. When you say stuff like that makes them not want to necessarily be on your side. No one likes to hear, oh, I made them. You're nothing without me. No one wants to hear that shit.
Well, but if it's true... dude, I'm just a realist. I'm just talking about reality right now.
That's not.
If we didn't put him in that position, right? There was another guy on the team, right? Mm-hmm. His name was Double, right? If we would have said, Double, you're the leader, make a new channel, I'll promote it, I'll make sure the traffic comes over there. The Mango guy is nobody. He's just.
So you do understand what I'm saying, though. Whatever realist or whatever it is, but you saying I made you, you'd be nothing without me, that turns people off. That turns the person that...
I get that, but it is true. So, I'm sorry, it's
true.
Then
you have to understand that because of that, obviously the person's not going to be a huge fan of you if you...
No, he started talking shit, and then I was like, wait a minute, bro, without me, you don't exist. You know what I mean? It's not like I started it. It's not like I... intentionally went after this dude. I just had to remind this dude that we put him in the spot that he's in. You know what I mean? So this Double dude, who should be the leader, he contacts me today. He's like, listen, can you please stop? Because this Mango dude is now getting death threats. Because basically what I told him, I was like, look, a lot of people in the sniping community right now, in the Thrust community, if you will, hate me because I tried to make it a knifing team. Mm-hmm. And you think that everyone's on your side right now. But I'm much bigger than Thrust, right? FAG, FAT, so much stuff behind the scenes that I can't even talk about. BadKidCast, my own personal show. Like, or channel. I have so much more than this little section of what I do online, right? So I started telling him this. I'm like, what if I were to contact FAG? And of course, this is on Twitter. It's public. Everyone can see it.
Okay.
So next thing you know, robots fucking hitting me up, right? Mm-hmm. Who are we going after?
Yeah.
So they started going after this Mango dude because he was running his mouth, and he still hasn't apologized. So now I get contacted today, and they're asking me to like do some public relations and try to help the Mango dude out again because he's getting death threats. And it's like, and again, this is a kid. So, you know, a lot of people look at the situation. They're like, well, you got a 30-year-old bully and a little kid.
Yeah.
A lot of people look at it that way. But at the same point, this kid has to fucking say positive things about me. He cannot sit around talking shit about me when all I've ever done is help him. He can't.
What do you think if they were to...
I've never blasted this dude. I've never talked shit about this dude. I've never went after this dude. All I've done is give him a channel and got him like 10,000 subscribers. That's all I've done. You can't talk shit about me. Without me, you don't exist.
But the saying stuff like "without me, you don't exist" doesn't help the situation.
I don't see how. If you can give me some scenario that this dude has a channel and has 8,000 subs, 10,000 subs, and has his own team now, if you can give me some scenario he has this without me, then please explain it to me.
I don't know that scenario, but...
That's why I'm confident when I say, without me, you do not exist. That's why I'm confident in saying that, because I believe it to be true. I'm not talking shit. I'm not saying he is a fucking... I'm not saying that he's a nobody. I'm just saying that if you took me out of the situation, this guy literally does not exist.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying it. It's because it's true. You have to be grateful. Look, I'm going to tell you, here's a lesson. Here's a lesson, all right?
Lessons from Keemstar.
I did not try to make YouTube. Or I didn't fucking say, hey, I want to be a YouTuber. I didn't make videos. What happened is this guy Duranker...
we know the story. Duranker recorded you when you were drunk playing, then put it on YouTube.
And to this day, where does my loyalty lie?
To Duranker.
Exactly. To where?
To Duranker.
To Duranker. I don't fucking just tweet out like, well, I don't need Duranker anymore, because if Duranker really couldn't do that much for me. You know what I mean? He can't, like, Duranker's not like this giant channel. I'm not talking shit about Duranker. I love Duranker.
Yeah.
But there's nothing I can get from Duranker. But I always hold loyalty and respect to Duranker forever, because without him, there would be no Keemstar.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
That's a very good point.
Now, what about that guy who camps? Every time I see him, I'm kissing that dude's ass.
Yeah.
Because he saved FAG. Without him, there would be no Halo a-holes. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, because you and I both value loyalty. Like, I value the shit out of loyalty. There's guys that I started on YouTube with that if something happened to them, I got their back. If that guy who camps ever came to me and asked me for anything, I got him. If PJ ever came to me and asked for something, I got him. If you ever came to me and asked me something, I got you.
The kids that own Thrust Forever are fucking scumbags. I fucking made them. They didn't say, hey, we're going to start a new channel. Can you promote it? That's not how it went down. I literally took control and said, look, this is what you need to do. You need to be the owner of your own clan, and I will promote it for free. Like, I directed them. I told them what to do. I promoted them. You know what I mean? I've made these fucking people.
Yeah.
You can't talk shit about me. I don't get what the fuck what are you doing?
Yeah.
So when someone comes to me and said, please, help Mango out, he's getting death threats, I don't want to help.
Yeah.
I want you to upload a video saying, look, I'm really sorry. Keemstar has helped me out immensely. I shouldn't be talking shit about him. And then, that would resolve the issue. You have to have loyalty for the people that help you, and you have to give thanks for what people do for you. Otherwise, you are a scumbag, and you end up being all alone in a room with yourself. Is it truth?
Sure. Yes.
It is truth.
Affirmative.
We'll be back right after this. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. And Blade, how was V for Vendetta?
V for Vendetta looks amazing.
You haven't watched it.
Dude, I've been on this YouTube grind, man. I've just been in this mode where I've just been making videos. I got videos backed up.
How many people have cursed you for not watching it?
Several single people. I don't know. Can I just say something real quick? So a lot of people think that YouTubers are like billionaires, and that is not the case. You have to get, I'm not going to get the specifics, but you need to get a shit ton of views. You remember how you said that PewDiePie played your game, right?
My favorite theory from the viewers is that you get paid for likes.
Yeah.
That's my favorite theory. That's not true.
We appreciate it. That'd be cool.
We love likes. Listen, the reason why YouTubers ask for likes is because when you like a video, your friends see it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So like this video right now, and you will be sharing it with your friends, technically, or adding it to your favorites. That's why we like it. Nobody gets paid for likes.
Yeah.
I don't know why people think
so
that.
I would like to just stop this misconception that YouTubers make ungodly amounts of money. I mean, some of us do well, but we're not driving around in Ferraris. We're not doing all that fancy stuff.
I just got a tweet that Michael from Achievement Hunter is going to be playing Amputee.
Sweet.
I was on there. I'm reading the Twitter live.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Keem is currently reading the Twitter.
I was on their forums, and Amputee was one of the choices for the next video. His rages are popular and will get some sales. That's what a fan told me on Twitter. Michael, actually, he's not he is a fan, but he's been a fan for years. Like, I know him. It's MOJEDA101 on Twitter. Thank you, dog.
Bam. So I'm going to actually make a commentary about this, but I will present it to you. There was a interview that Dustin Hoffman did.
Okay.
And during the interview, it's from American Film Institute. And what they do is a lot of times they just take little short clips and upload them, right? Well, this was uploaded probably like a year and a half ago. But for some reason, it started to gain buzz on the internet. And people are starting to tweet it out and show it around and stuff like that. Have you ever seen the movie Tootsie?
No.
Do you know what it's about?
No.
Tootsie is about a dude.
I'll tell you what, I'll watch that movie if you watch V for Vendetta, fucker.
Okay, I will. You just have to understand, though, that the reason why I haven't watched V for Vendetta is because I've been in,
I have a really good idea.
What?
What are you doing later tonight?
Making videos.
All right. Well, are you going to do that all night?
Well, I mean, I've been on this tip where I've been getting up at 8 o'clock in the morning. So by 10, I'm exhausted and I fall asleep.
Oh, I was going to say, because tonight we could set up the Blu-ray, we can set it up, and we can watch it.
Okay, I would have to go to my house, pick it up, and bring it back to here in order to do that.
Yeah. You live ridiculously close away.
Okay, well, I will watch it. I've just been I don't want to let down my fans, my viewers, because I've been I've been on this mode where I'm making videos. I have videos backed up right now.
That's great.
So and I'm actually gonna make a commentary about this, but let's talk about this. I want to get your opinion on it, okay? So he's doing this interview. There's a movie called Tootsie that was released in 1982.
Okay.
In Tootsie, he dresses up as a woman and gets all the makeup as a woman.
I think I've that seems familiar. I know of it, never seen the movie, but know of it. Yes.
I think it actually, I could be wrong. I think it might have actually won Best Picture that year.
Okay.
Or it doesn't matter. Anyway, it's really, really highly regarded movie, right? And so when he was in the process of making this movie, he was kind of on the fence if he wanted to do it or not, right? So what he wanted to do is he's I want to go through the makeup process. I want you to make me as this person for the movie, as this lady.
Yeah.
And because the reason why is because he wanted to walk down the street, and he wanted people to not notice him as a dude. He wanted people just to think that's a woman.
Yeah.
Not as that's a dude in drag.
So he wanted to see if he could pull it off.
He wanted to see if he could pull it off, right? So they did all the makeup, and then after it was done, he looked in the mirror and he was like, "This is amazing. I really do look like a woman. Now make me a beautiful woman."
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm sorry, we can't. That's what you're working with. That's all we can do.
Right.
And he actually was like really sad about this. He's like, he goes, me myself would not talk to this version of me if I saw her at a bar. And he goes, I think that I'm an interesting person, but I know that the male version of me would not want to talk to the female version of me if I ever saw him.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to get to know that person. And he went home and talked to his wife and explained it to him. He's just like, I feel really shitty because there's so many amazing women out there that I would never give the time of day to because I'm predisposed to only be interested at first on physical beauty, and then once you get to know the person like off the front cover, you know,
right,
then you get to know them as a person, and then you make a judgment call if you still want to be around after that. And he's like, and so he started like crying about it.
Wow.
So it's like a deep thing, and it's a crazy concept. If you
so, what is this? This is a video?
Yeah. Do you want to watch it real quick?
No, not really interested. You know what else that I thought was kind of cool, which is kind of similar, not really similar in a sense of the story, but similar in like a video that came out from a movie in the past, is they released the what is it called? The when you're trying to get into a movie, what is that called? Audition. They released the audition tape of the little kid that played in E.T. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
Not really interested. not really interested. So we can go ahead and just not do that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really care.
You're fucking trolling.
I'm not trolling. I really couldn't care less about an ET audition. Actually, ET.
Wait till you see this.
Then why'd you ask me? This is the shit I hate. Okay, can I just say this real quick?
Watch this
whenever
right here.
I have discussions with Keem, he will discuss something, and if I shoot it down, he's like, he doesn't care.
Listen.
There's a knock on your door, and a man comes in, a grown man, not your brother. And he's from
I thought you were going to show me Drew Barrymore. You're showing me Elliot? Who cares about Elliot?
Watch.
Case administration.
This is his
He's
audition.
found out that you have a creature. He doesn't know exactly what he has found out you have a creature in your closet.
We are going to pause this podcast, and we'll be right back.
All right, we're back.
I gotta say 2 fuck yous for making me watch that, and the second one is you got me. That was worth watching.
Yeah, that was amazing, wasn't it?
So, what the video is, movie E.T., the kid that plays Elliot in the movie, he's auditioning for the movie, and they run through this whole scenario with him, and he's acting, and the kid starts crying. It's for the movie, and he's like really like better acting than like Brad Pitt currently acts.
Like amazing acting from this little kid, and at the end, Steven Spielberg's like, "You got the job, kid."
Yeah. You know what? Now I just thought about it, man. Fucking a lot of these major actors, can you tell me a fucking good role they've done?
No.
Okay, Brad Pitt. Tell me a role but where he plays a character besides just, I'm cool Brad Pitt. You know what I mean? Like, tell me a role that he's played where he's actually been a good actor.
The movie that you haven't seen where he goes back in time. He starts out old.
Oh,
Benjamin Button. Yeah.
Okay. Matt Damon? Has Matt Damon done anything besides like the earlier
Well,
stuff?
he acted like he was a parent at the zoo, and he like saved a zoo or some shit. I don't know.
Who gives a fuck about? Whenever I saw that preview, I was like, you never watch a preview. You're like, I am never in a million years going to watch this movie.
Do you know, like in 2011, whatever, like the highest paid male actor out of all the actors was Will Smith.
Yeah.
And they maybe even now, I don't know, but they did an interview with him, and they asked him how did he achieve such success, and he said that him and his team looked at all the movies, and they figured out that sci-fi movies were the biggest sales out of all movies since the beginning of time.
Oh, okay.
So that's why he only does like sci-fi movies.
And plus, if you think about it, I Am Legend? In I Am Legend, he's like the only actor on screen,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
So you got I Am Legend, you got Independence Day, you got Men in Black, you got almost every role that he is in, it has something to
like
do
sci-fi.
with sci-fi, and he is the main action hero. Yeah. The only thing that I could think of that he did out of category was The Pursuit of Happiness. Out of that category is The Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
Which is a great movie as well, but Will Smith plays the same role in every movie.
But here's the thing. Will Smith is a fucking great actor, and the reason why I say this is because out like as he was doing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he did this movie called 6 Degrees of Separation, and he amazing acting in that movie.
What does he play as?
He plays as a dude that stumbles into this like really hoity-toity family and pretends to be Sidney Poitier's son. So they just assume that he's like on the in crowd or whatever, and he basically like comes into their lives, but the whole time he's really like a homeless dude.
So it sounds like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Kind of, but he's tricking him. Like he's playing